Hi guys, this is Noiser with another episode of Equipped, the series where I share my preferred loadouts and playstyles for different operators. Hopefully you can find something that you can use to improve your game in Rainbow Six Siege. Today we are going to take a closer look at Twitch, who has received some love in the latest patches. Her DMR has been improved both with lower recoil and higher damage, and the addition of a second shock drone that you can use already in the preparation phase really makes a big difference in my opinion. Twitch is my go-to operator when I want to play aggressive, and I think she's really fun, especially after the latest improvements. But before we dig further into my playstyle, let's take a look at the loadout. Twitch is a medium speed, medium armor operator with 2 shock drones as her special ability. With these she can take out electrical gadgets like Bandit's batteries, Mute's signal jammers, Jaeger's active defense system, Kapkan's traps, C4s, cameras and so forth. She can also damage and even kill operators if you manage to get enough hits in, or if you tase a downed operator, for example. Twitch can choose between 3 primary weapons, the well-known FAMAS or F2 assault rifle as it's called here, the SG CQB shotgun and the 417 DMR. The GIGN's shotgun is something I never touch as I think it's slow and inconsistent, but both the 417 and F2 are great guns in my opinion. The 417 is best equipped with an ACOG and a muzzle brake, although a compensator might do you good if you spam fire a lot. I mostly play with the F2 assault rifle though, as I think it's such a beast at close range when I play a bit more aggressive, and since it actually works at a distance as well, although it can't compare with the 417 of course. I equip this with a reflex sight to get as little housing in the way as possible when playing aggressive, or the holographic sight if I want to be a bit more precise at medium range. The muzzle brake is my first pick to get a bit less recoil when tap firing at range, but I think the suppressor works great as well. For some reason I think it handles very well with the suppressor and gets a bit less jumpy in the recoil when shooting longer bursts. But that can just be in my imagination of course. For the secondary, Twitch can choose between the P9 or the LFP 586 Magnum revolver. I've had a hard time picking anything other than the LFP for aesthetic reasons only, but I actually play better with the P9 when playing Twitch, as I use my handgun quite a lot when rushing defenders, pushing into the objective and playing a bit more aggressively. The Claymore is a must-have I think, as it's such an important tactical tool, at least for me. When it comes to the shock drone, I try to focus on getting as many gadgets as possible already in the preparation phase. At least if I play her on ranked, which isn't that often to be honest. But if you're able to stop the defenders from jamming an entry point, that can mean a lot in ranked games. In casual, it's just too fun to tase the defenders that I just can't keep myself from doing that. This is actually a great way of earning points and climbing on the scoreboard as well, if you want to do that, as you will get kill assists if your team kills the injured defenders later in the round. Her drone is also great to cause disturbance in the objective room when you're moving in, as the defender either has to kill the drone or change position to try and get away if they don't want to end up dead. It can work great as a bait as well to get a defender out of hiding to be able to take them out. The F2 is probably one of the best guns in the game, as it has a really fast time to kill in CQB because of the high rate of fire, and it's fairly easy to use at medium range as well I think. And Twitch feels quite fast and agile, which matches the gun perfectly. For some reason the F2 gives me some sort of confidence that lets me play more aggressive than with other operators. Ashe sort of gives me the same feeling, but I don't feel as powerful at close range with her guns, and the same with IQ. Those low armor attackers are a lot of fun as well, but I just feel a bit more confident with Twitch. The Claymore is a perfect gadget for an attacker as well, as you can guard your back a bit with it and cover typical flanking routes. So, to sum this up, the shock drone in the preparation phase can be extremely important for your team, especially if you take out batteries and jammers that can cause trouble for your team. And it can get you higher up on the scoreboard as well if you tase as many defenders as possible to get a bunch of kill assists, sort of for free. The drone is great if you haven't got Thatcher as well, as that's the only way of helping Thermite through jammed walls, if you can't get to them by shooting or throwing grenades of course. I think Twitch is best played really aggressively to get the full use of the F2, a real powerhouse of a gun that is perfect for a more aggressive playstyle. So that's about it for today, guys. What do you think about Twitch? How do you like to equip and play her? Do you agree or disagree with the things I've addressed in this video? Or do you have any tips, tricks or tactics of your own that you would like to share? Do so by leaving a comment below, and please give me a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, as that is something I really appreciate a lot. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my future content. On Sunday, I will be back with a brand new Battlefield 1 video with some tips and tactics, and until then, I will keep being Noiser. Hej då!